Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video,
on this channel, Jamie Dutton holds a special place in our hearts. We enjoy discussing him and speculating about his potential future. We believe he has one of the most intriguing character arcs, despite the fact that he is frequently overshadowed by other characters on Yellowstone. For instance, Beth's bold personality is one of the most prominent aspects of her that makes her a fascinating character to follow. Even if Kevin Costner's John Dutton plays the role of John, her presence in any scene will make her overshadow anyone inside her. Because Beth doesn't have to do much to get people's attention, this is a benefit. On the other hand, JB always needs to put in a lot of effort in order to be noticed. He is unquestionably the underdog, and his dominant parents and sister have always tried to shape his character. Naturally, we are eager to support the underdog character, but at this point, Yellowstone defies all expectations of a standard television series. In the case of Yellowstone, the underdog is not always a good person. On the other hand, his morals are extremely murky. He can be sneaky and even kill his own biological father. That is to say, backing Jamie is still a good option, but it's not easy. We, the audience, are put in a difficult position, and we are unable to settle on a view of him. He only knows that no matter what he does, he will make new enemies, especially those from within his family. We are afraid that even John is willing to kill Jamie, his son, now that the first part of Yellowstone Season 5 is over. When Beth forced Jamie to kill his biological father, Garrett, his gradual fall from grace in Yellowstone reached its lowest point in the Season 4 finale. Jamie has never been in such a low position, according to us. In point of fact, a number of the fans even argued that Jamie would not be able to recover from such a traumatic experience and that suicide would be his only option. Fortunately, that did not occur, as it appears that Jamie made the decision to put his trauma behind him and continue living his life as if nothing had happened. John realized how much he still cares about his son in the wake of Beth's attacks on Jamie, which made that scene even more significant. John was so worried about losing his son that he was almost crying when Beth came back to the ranch the following morning. John was relieved and expressed his love for Jamie despite everything when Beth informed him that he was still alive. At that point, it was abundantly clear that John was still dealing with an unbearable situation as a result of losing Jamie. Unfortunately, John no longer shared those feelings by the end of the first episode of Season 5. In the first episode of Season 5, we saw Jamie attempt to support John when he was elected governor. Jamie has tried his best to warn John about some of his actions, but John preferred to ignore him, despite his own disappointment at losing his position as an experienced statesman. Since John also does not intend to run for a second term, his point of view was crystal clear. Nothing matters unless it serves the Yellowstone Ranch's interests. John considered himself to have nothing to lose. At first, Jamie appeared to swallow his pride and experience and be patient until John passed away for the next 4 years. But everything changed when he met Sarah. He was made aware by Sarah that his family does more harm than good to the Yellowstone Ranch, and as a result, his father ought to be fired as soon as possible. Jamie quickly went to the Senate and asked for his father John's impeachment once he realized this. This was a significant setback for John and Beth, as well as the final blow to the already frayed family ties. It's quite frightful to learn that Beth and John had already begun planning Jamie's assassination at the episode's conclusion. Now, Rip is the first name that comes to mind when thinking about who would actually kill Jamie. However, because he is transporting cattle to the south of the country, Rip will be far away for some time. In addition, the situation reached a very personal family for the Duttons, and we are unsure of how comfortable they would be if they did not handle the situation themselves. We believe that John is the only qualified candidate at this point. Jamie became the way he is because he was raised without any love from him. He is the one whose disappointment in him is greatest. He is in jeopardy for his position. The life of his son is in jeopardy because of him. John couldn't even consider the possibility of his son's death in Season 4, but a lot has changed since then. John might even be able to kill his son by himself in Season 5, which would be a great turning point in his development as a character. How do you feel about this theory? Do you believe that John could kill Jamie?
let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.